This is EDTE to ADA entrance page into the Canvas course. Immediately, there are directions to navigate this course. Choose from the weekly activities below. And here are the weekly activities with links to the weekly activities. Also, there's a note here to check announcements. So to go to an activity, just click on the link, and here is the week 1 activity. And there's an agenda, objectives, activities, activity resources, graded assignments, and the assessments. So for week 1, the activity here, it states right at the very beginning of the activity to read the discussion forum instructions. So there would be in this activity to review learning theories and information about teaching through a variety of resources. Click on the discussion forum instructions, and here are the instructions with groups broken out, the roles of each group, with descriptions for each of the roles. For example, the source searcher. The purposes of this role is to add additional perspective from learning theory to the summary of Knowles' article posted in the discussion forum by the leaders. Gives you a timeline, and it has suggestions and tips. So it provides resources, learning theories. There's links here to learning theories and educational learning theories to review for adding the perspective. So that's clearly stated here. And there are tips for developing a discussion post. And there's 4 different bullet points here. Then there are the who's assigned to which role. So the instructions are stated there very clearly, I believe. And the link to the forum instructions are here. So in going to the, they're also linked here. Be sure to have read the discussion instructions. So it reminds you to read them, and then a link directly to the discussion. And so for the first discussion week, group 1, click here, and then it provides a list of who's in group 1 to make sure you posted in the group. And there's another link to the discussion forum instructions. And it lists briefly what the source searchers will post added perspective replies. Added perspective. So that means to go into the resources provided to provide a different perspective, an added perspective. And those are the instructions for the discussion for week 1. And it goes through to participate in the group discussion, and then the other activity so reviewing the theories, participating in the discussion, and then reviewing EdTech resources. And here are EdTech resources to introduce educational technology. Although this is not a graded assignment, you will use this in your project, or your presentation, I mean, for this class, which is one of the major assignments in this class. There's 3 major assignments: the discussions, the e-journals, and the presentation. And those are in the syllabus, and there was in the orientation a discussion of the syllabus, and it was an activity in the orientation to complete. So all students should have completed that orientation. Then there's a reflection here on the week's activities. And so it has directions for the instructions, directions for how to post the reflection here, or what to post about, and really it's a reflection on learning theories that we discussed, the EdTech lightning round. And then here are instructions for how to create the e-journal. And then the actually e-journal is submitted as an assignment within Canvas, and you would be submitting the link to your e-journal, which you create in Google Docs. So that's really the activities. They're all listed here, and every week will be the same with this type of format. So you have the activity resources, the activities above, and the graded assignments, what's graded. This week is discussion forum and the e-journal entry. And then it indicates how the discussion forum and the e-journal are assessed or evaluated for grading. And here's a rubric for the discussion forum. And then it indicates where the rubric is. When clicking on the e-journal assignment, you would find the rubric there. So up here is the e-journal assignment. And here, when you click on this link, you'll see the rubric of how it's evaluated. Rubrics are good to self-assess your work. They're a good tool for assessment. So that's an overview of the week one's activities. And then we had the synchronous session activity on August 31st. And then we have a link to the synchronous session recordings. And then we have a link to the office hours, the online office hours for the instructor. So that's it. I think I've just given a good summary overview of the course, particularly the week one activities, and then a little overview of the setup here. Thank you.